Yo! How's it going, everyone? It is that time once again, the Dokkan early stream. However, this is the last Dokkan early stream of the year 2025. It is the 31st of December, New Year's Eve. Shout out to everyone who is here. I know for some of you guys it's like only just become New Year's Eve because it's like just to go after midnight, or if you're in Eastern then it's going to be what, like 3 a.m. currently, something like that. So how's everyone doing today? You guys got plans for your New Year's Eve? Shout out to anyone who's in the further Eastern time zones. Trying to think, I don't think it's already 2026 for anyone, right? Because I think the furthest time zones ahead of me are like 11 hours, which would make it like 7 p.m. on New Year's Eve. So I believe it's still 2025 for everybody, right? So good thing is Real Fight resurrected the 10th anniversary fusions. Wait, really? I guess I haven't really used them in it, I don't think. I'm trying to think, what team did I use to do the... Oh, I did a GT Heroes team, so yeah, obviously they wouldn't have been on there. I'm in 2049 actually. I'll Goat 777 on the Time Travelers category over here. But yeah, I got a lot of units finished link leveling yesterday thanks to Dokkan Day, and went up a good like 10 ranks I think, and I didn't like grind it all day or anything. I was out for the most part in the morning, so I didn't really start like proper full-on link leveling until around like 2-3 p.m. So I'd already, like, half of Dokkan Day had already gone, and I still got up like 10 ranks. Finished link level 10ing in Future Gohan, a couple of the other characters that were on the team. Obviously the new Gohan and Gamma 1 are on here, but they've already got links at like 8, 9. I think they might even have A10 already. But yeah, I posted the picture in the Discord, and obviously I posted the video yesterday, but like the new Future Gohan, the new Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1 team, like, just absolutely destroyed Rose and Zamasu and the Gohan, Goten and Trunks stage. So that's pretty good, considering they were two of the more annoying fights of this year. The only problem is, like, Gamma 1 is, Temagami 1 is probably still the hardest, almost annoying fight. And because he disables dodge, the team won't be that good for that. Or at least the same team that I was using. You'd have to change the build up slightly, but yeah, that is true, and that is like the very important thing, right? Is that some units are really, really good in like one event, and then they're just really not good in another event. And it's hard to say that like a unit is good or bad just based on how well they perform in like one stage. Yeah, Anto, how's it going? Anto getting here nice and early to make sure he beats the me remembering to link the second channel. You love to see it. But yeah, I am now playing Fallout New Vegas over on the second channel. It's one of my favourite games of all time. I like 100%ed it on the Xbox, but I've never played it on PC. So mean to do that. Yeah, someone mentioned it in the stream last night, but like we started off, I did the crazy like go full luck build, try and get to Vegas as quickly as possible and rinse all the casinos. And someone mentioned it towards the end of the stream last night, the fact that we're like I'm like level 7 and have just gotten to New Vegas pretty quickly. So started using Battle of Fate, no items against Baby. Well, yeah, even I didn't use no items against Baby for the actual mission or for the video. I just used the items at the end. Potentially didn't need to, but hey, shout out to Aaron Phillips over on the Twitch side for the 100 bits. Ningen Higo brother, can't sleep, so I figure since you're streaming, I'd watch. He's off you. It's currently 2:11 AM where I live. Damn, nice, bright and early. Yeah, this was the team that I used. I'm not sure if this team can handle the stage with no items. Future Saga or Fused Fighters. Well, we can give it a try. Give it a run back with this team. Let's make sure that the auto isn't on. The problem is, like, Vegeta and Trunks are not super good in slot 1. Oh, and they're in slot 7 as well, so that makes it even worse. I can't sleep for some reason. I have heard drink milk, but it's whatever. I'll stay up with my favourite YouTuber. Hey, I appreciate you, Aaron. Yeah, I think to be fair, I did have a point in my run, like fairly early on in that video, where I think they dodged a super. Why is it so hard to pull units on the banner? Unfortunately, it is, it's all RNG. Like, I got nothing with the tickets, and then I did one 50-stone multi on the Gohan and Gamma 1 banner and pulled them. With a Zeno, which was massively lucky, I know. But, I mean, I got very unlucky on the... In fact, what banner... To be fair, my bad luck has mostly been with the tickets, because I pulled Future Gohan and Trunks in 100 stones. So it was like 2 multis. And then pulled Gohan and Gamma 1 in 1 multi. So, I mean... that was pretty good. Which means my luck for the anniversary is probably in danger. Yeah, Mia, how's it going? Hasn't that happened to me twice? To be honest, from LRs, my luck this year has been super crazy. Gohan and Gamma 1 is probably the first time I've gotten really lucky with... TUR. Because, yeah, like, I got really lucky with the... really lucky with the LRs, like the GDC... Part 2 of the anniversary onwards, not part 1. But... Yeah, Z Gamer, how's it going? They have to give us another free wish for the anniversary card. People will be disappointed. I mean, that's the thing. Some people will be disappointed, but they like, I don't want to say necessarily they shouldn't be, but they should be aware of the fact that we probably aren't getting the free unit again. So if it doesn't happen and you're disappointed, like, you should be aware that we probably weren't ever going to get it anyway. So it's the problem with them doing something so crazy like that for last year, like for the 10-year, is the fact that then it's such a cool and like generous thing to do that then people are going to be disappointed when they don't do it again. Between both the banners, the only units I don't have 100%, excluding the new units, of course, are both 2025 Golden Week units. Damn. I still haven't got either of the 2025 Golden Week units. Like, both the times they've come back on a banner now, I've just not pulled them. You know, Dax Laser Beam, how's it going? JP get their New Year banner in about 7 hours, since that's the reset for them. Potentially. Yeah, I'm actually not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if it comes out at reset or not. Yeah, Blazer Dragon, haven't attempted the artificial life form return stages yet. At reset in about 16 hours, we'll get 26. Oh yeah, because they normally give 3 stones for like the year, don't they? So for 2025, we got 25 stones. I miss when they do the fun like New Year's cards though, like the Kimono 18 and stuff. Like, it was cool, like little. Like they used to do the Santa Roshis and stuff like that as well. Like there's the Santa Goku, the Santa Trunks and Mai. Like, they don't do that anymore, which is a shame. Oof. Not the best key, but, you know, have to make do, I guess. It's been wonky recently. Got Tech Raffle Body for free to get Daima Goku. Yeah, Daima Goku I had to go all the way to Pity for as well. Gamma 2 and Piccolo. Yeah, it's weird. They should add all of those trophy cards to that thing for, like, the anniversary currency and stuff, so that people that don't have them can get them in some way, shape or form. But yeah, I held on to at least one of those Santa Roshis. Like, it's a good thing I remembered to do that back in the day. Although the annoying thing is, we discovered on a stream recently, there's that random, like, that card that was like the STR, all of the Peppy Gals, and you can't use them on a team. They're like they just sat in your box in the same area as like the Kais and the Hercule statues. And apparently at some point, whether it was to do with like accidentally doing something on auto or something like that, I must have sold it because I don't have it anymore. which is really annoying because, I mean, it doesn't do anything. It just sits in your box and is like a little collector's item, but it's annoying that I did have it and now I don't. As much as I do hate it and think it's cheesy, I have been known to in the past say, "Oh, I haven't seen you since last year." But yeah, it's a shame they don't do them anymore because, yeah, the Santa like Roshi things, any of that stuff that they do just for like collection purpose, I think is really cool. And it's a shame that they don't do that stuff more often because, yeah, it's just fun. It's because if the newer players wouldn't be able to. I mean, that's the thing. They're already in the game. Like, people can't get the ones that already exist. I feel like that shouldn't stop them from doing more of them. I think Kid Pan and Goten and Trunks from the superhero movie will get sub easy A's. Hopefully. Just a case of whether they do them all at the same time or not. I don't know. Hopefully they do. I've been link leveling them just in case. I think they're probably already link leveled for me just because back when they came out I would have link leveled them just because. Let me bring up the stats for this baby quickly because I can't remember how much he super attacks for, because ideally I want to have the Super Saiyan 4s get another stack, but I'm not sure. I can't remember how much his super attack does. Artificial life forms, baby. Okay, yeah, he's already supering for like 4.5 million at this point, so yeah, they wouldn't tank that. Although watch him not super in slot 1, yeah, of course. Kid Pan will easy A and still fail to dodge, just like her Xeno counterpart. True. That is true. Don't know what happened in the real day fight. One runner had LRVT take 1 mil from a super in slot 1. Did the exact same run afterwards, and they took 249k, I assume, right? I guess it's with the exact same amount of stacks, or because the problem is, I guess it's hard to know, like, especially with some of the multi-turn buffs that are available going around and things like that, like. Also, you can attack lower in certain phases. So, was it the last phase? Because in the last phase you can't attack lower, so then you know it won't be because of that, but... I had 2 extra stacks, I think. I mean, I guess it's not a huge amount of extra, like, stats, but it's still good. Yeah, it's a pretty significant difference. There's a territory in the last phase which buffs him from 8mm supers to 12mm supers. Because yeah, no one in the super class has a domain. Also, wouldn't Omega's domain like buff him if he used Omega's team? Yeah, not any team can beat Baby. Nice. Gogeta got supered and just countered. Let's go. That's what we like to see. Nice. Alright, well this is going well. Because yeah, this is the team that I beat it with before, but I used items at the end, so... Someone tried to snipe Apathy before the year ends. True. We're at 377 members. This is the last stream of the year. It'd be pretty awesome if we could get to 400 or close to for the final stream, going to 2026 with 400 members. If somebody wanted to use that opportunity to try and snipe Apathy or Toon before the end of the year, that would be pretty funny. Imagine getting Apathy on the final day of 2025. Yeah, Prof, how's it going? Headlines of the Dokkan Day tickets. That's surprising you pulled most of them. I didn't even... Well, that's the thing. I didn't even pull most of them. I barely pulled any of the TURs for this year. This is Rishi and Blue, happy, and the family, happy new year. Yeah, I hope everybody has a good new year. Anto asked a minute ago, I think. I read it and then didn't say it out loud, but we haven't got anything massive planned. We just got some like party food, gonna chill out with the boys, watch some stuff on TV. I've never been like a huge go out and party kind of person. I just like to chill. There's some good stuff on TV. New season of The Traitors starts tomorrow. No. Okay, so this isn't the last phase either, is it? So we should still be fine like this, I think. I've got a really bad key on this turn, though. Hey, shout out to Dax Laserbeam for becoming a channel member. Welcome to the Lobster Squad. I appreciate you. Shout out to Rebel Rose for gifting a membership as well. Went to Sinister. So shout out to Sinister, W's for Rebel Rose and Dax Laserbeam in the chat. We'd love to see that. Put that up, there we go. I shall be him forever. Apathy just UIing out here again. Really bad key for Goku again. In a way it's good because it means he can lower attack, but I would rather he get his 18 key super. I was shunned again. I'm giving you a taste of the good old days for the last stream of 2025, Anto. Getting shunned. But yes, I will definitely not be streaming for another 4.5 hours. Because yeah, it's what, 7:30 PM for you in Australia. So 4.5 hours until it's 2026 in Australia. Exactly, give me the good old one last shunning of 2025. Brainbuster. I like the fact that this GIF is even more relevant now because that is the one of the new units that we just got. But yeah, shout out to Prof for gifting a channel membership as well. W's for Prof in the chat. Shout out to the Roko for receiving the membership. I've been a huge fan when I fall back into the Dokkan grind over the years, so I want to show support to you and your... Hey, I appreciate you, Dax. But yeah, 2026 should be an interesting one because there's been a lot of cool stuff that's been implemented in 2025, and some of that stuff has been like for this year only, which I think maybe will lead to some people being a bit disappointed with some stuff in 2026. But we already know we have a lot of new cool stuff on the horizon, like them finally doing the duplicate friend thing, got the new game mode, they've obviously just done the rank update, like there's a lot of interesting stuff to come for like the next year, so it should certainly be interesting. Now, these guys don't have guard anymore. It's a shame we have to get the Dokkan attack now as well, because it's literally about to kill him. I'm not going to do it though, because I don't want to do too much extra damage, but... Yeah, what's up, the guy? Happy New Year's in advance. In fact, we did talk about it on the stream last night. I think Drace mentioned it, but I'm going to make a post for people to reply to for who do you most want to see in coming into the game in 2026. And then I'll go through the replies later. Oh god, wait, yeah, doesn't he supers in every single slot, doesn't he? Because yeah, they're only up to 1.2 million. That seems like nowhere near as much as it should be. I mean, I could do this, but I don't think Vegeta doesn't tank a super from Baby in his STR, like in the actual Vegeta form, does he? And if I do his active skill, that buffs Vegeta and Trunks. He has 2.47 million. And he has... He does have a high chance to dodge. Probably a terrible idea. Shout out to Rebel Rose for re-upping their membership as well. 29 months in the Ningen Club. You love to see it. I wish everyone a good New Year's. Yeah, I hope everybody has a good New Year. 339k, that's not too bad. I don't know if keeping Vegeta as Vegeta was a good idea. It probably wasn't. Yeah, I should do like an actual community post for it. Well, 2026 fast approaching. 2026 about to begin. Who do you want to see get a new card in 2026? Alright, so I make the post. I'm not sure, how do I get to... Was that Vegeta? Because, yeah, this way, if I do this, everyone can see it, like, even if you don't have Twitter. Which is probably a better way of doing it. Although, I don't seem to be able to get a link to a specific post. I can only get a link to the page of posts. But I suppose that will have to do. It was Gogeta. Oh, really? Gogeta didn't counter the super and just got... That's unfortunate. Did Vegeta dodge then? But yeah, that's the crazy part about the last part of this fight, is the fact that you have to use... like, everybody on the rotation has to be able to tank a super. Otherwise, it's GG. I mean, I could just do this and use a very festival-esque team.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, because I think that's easier, right? Because loads of people don't use Twitter, so... And there we go. Hoping to be at 3 keystones for the anniversary. The temptation to summon is strong though. Physical Gohan should easy A, yeah. Physical Gohan and Tech Piccolo. The easy A stuff will probably get announced on, I would say, Sunday. But we don't know for sure. If I put Vegeta in slot 1, will he just get sniped? Because I feel like I need bare key for the gods. Collect my mailbox stones. 500. Damn, that's a lot. I mean, the thing is, if you have nearly 3k stones, going into the anniversary, I mean, to be fair, that's only to guarantee 1 copy, so I can understand wanting to have more than that. But going into the anniversary with around just over 1,000 stones is kind of enough that you can then hit pity by the end. But I suppose the point is you want to have more than that, really. I like the fact Dokkan posted a thing of like which event really stood out to you in 2025, and loads of people have just put the meme like answer of putting Million Arena. The LR Gammas won't easy A until the 12th anniversary? Is it? Yeah. Because they're a 9th anniversary unit, so... And the LR Gammas are probably a bit too outdated to be used on the new team, unfortunately. What do you mean loads of people? When I did it, I couldn't see anyone else having done it. Damn, I thought it was funny. I mean, Goresh, I guess it's because the replies are probably sorted by, like, most popular and, like, biggest followings and stuff. Because, like, for me, when I look at the post, the very first reply is from Goresh, and it says Million Arena. I have been seeing people using the LR Gammas again lately. Okay, really? Maybe I have to try them then. That could be another video for today. Oh yeah, I forgot Vegeta gets his extra key from rainbow orbs, not type orbs. But yeah, shout out to everyone that's here for the stream. Last stream of 2025. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Give a follow if you're on the Twitch side. All that good stuff. We are trying out these new red zone stages again here with a different team to see if we can get the no items against Baby. And snipe apathy. Give me more Frieza. Still no Dokkan Fest final form Frieza though, which is still kind of crazy. I don't know if that's enough. I think the GDC 2026 will be like this year. GDC had the anniversary units in the banner. Wait, are you saying you think the GDC 2026 will be like this year? Oh, yeah, no, as in like it should be. Yeah, like the anniversary units will be back on the banner. They're separated like 6 months apart now. Single rotation on the Gohan banner. Wish me luck, everyone. Hey, good luck, Rebel Rose. Members, let's see some of those Ningen Spirit Bomb luck emotes in the chat. The GDC tickets were rigged. It wasn't the best idea at all. I mean, I thought the GDC tickets were great. I mean, I got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So, I was pretty happy with that. I suppose I should use the opportunity to get some extra defense with this guy while I can. Yo, Dark Samurai, how's it going? Yeah, Christmas was not bad. I was ill over Christmas Day, like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day, basically. I was sick. I've still got a bit of a sore throat. I feel a lot better today, though. Still a bit of a like scratch at the back of my throat a little bit, but for the most part, all good. Yeah, true. It was 44-56, not 50-50, technically. That is true. But yeah, I mean, we got 2 of those tickets, and I didn't get anything on the second one, so obviously it wasn't a, it wasn't like a perfect thing, but still, we do be taking free summons. I failed both attempts on the tickets trying for Gogeta. Yeah, unfortunately, that is a thing that happened to a lot of people. Some people got lucky on both, which is crazy. Yeah, I got nothing on my second one, so It is what it is, but I was happy to have gotten one at least. No shade, but I never understood why people complain while playing a gacha game. It's literally a gambling game. Well, yeah, exactly. It's like if you go into a casino and you put, like... Obviously, I'm going to use the example of pound coins because it's here in the UK. But if you put, like, £5 coins into a slot machine and pull the handle, like, 5 times... It's like doing that and then complaining afterwards and being like, oh, it's not fair, I didn't win anything. It's like... Yeah. That's how that works, like, sometimes. I don't need to do that. Omega's OSTs aren't exciting stream music. They're good, a good OST, like, fitting for him. Well, the problem with that, Mia, is that then that is almost essentially the same thing as doing the everyone gets a free unit, which, like I said, I don't think they're going to do that again after the 11th anniversary. Because yeah, it is essentially the same thing, right? As them just being like, here's everyone gets a unit for free. By making it so that the second ticket is guaranteed if you didn't get it the first time. Basically just means it is guaranteed then for everyone. God, the key is so bad on this. Maybe I do have to start doing this now. Yeah, Dokkan Day is the 15th and the 30th every month. It's been the 15th and the 30th every month since it came out in, was it March or something? It has not been confirmed that Dokkan Day is staying, no. It hasn't been confirmed it's going either. But Truth posted a thing because basically they said when in the announcement for this last Dokkan Day, they did specifically say the last Dokkan Day of 2025. So that implies that it will be also around in 2026. But they didn't actually specifically say that. But yeah, hopefully it will stay, because that would be awesome. You still get the tickets? No. You have to do... The missions are only available while it is Dokkan Day. As soon as Dokkan Day ends, the missions go away. So if you haven't done them, you can't get them anymore. Doesn't he only get a big thing in slot 1? Yeah, he only has guard in slot 1. So he's still going to have 50% damage reduction. And then as long as, well, 70% damage reduction. But he doesn't have guard, is the problem. It's not ideal. Yeah, hopefully Million Arena comes back better than ever. Same for Festival. No. The two worst events of the year that hopefully we never see again. I should post that link on Twitter as well. I'm not going to do it on Twitter just because I don't want to have to read things from two places. But so it made a community post on YouTube. As not everyone uses Twitter. Go here and tell me who you want to see get a card in 2026. And then I'll put underneath so people are clear for the video. I will only be reading replies on the YouTube posts, so don't reply to this tweet if you want to be in the video. Cool. Okay. Piccolo Jr. is actually my top used character now because of the World Tournament. That's crazy. Oh, this would be a good turn for Goku to dodge here, huh? Because then we can just get... He's the only one being attacked. New Gohan passive, he gets hit the buffs for one turn. Wait, which one? Because he does have a couple of different buffs depending on what is happening. He gets 300% attack permanently forever after he gets hit. Yeah, when I said which one, I meant which buff. Because yeah, the 300% attack is forever, so he just has to get hit once, and then he has that buff. The 3rd anniversary Gogeta is my 2nd most used individual unit now. Damn. Base Goku is my most used unit. I love Festival. Anta saying, no you don't. No one really loves Festival. It's what's the word for it? Stockholm Syndrome. Alright, well we managed to finish off that phase just in time to get the Dokkan attack here, so that's good. Although still not the best key, so do I have to float the gods? I don't really want to though, that's the problem. In fact, the key is going to be even worse, I think, after I do this. Okay, no, we're alright there.
Time to get serious.
Make sure we get this Dokkan attack here. Okay. Just take advantage of my days off and sleep more. See you later. See you all in the future. Hey, no worries, Apathy. See you next year. Feel a sense of nostalgia seeing Broly movie Gogeta with my top 10 used characters. He was the first Dokkan Fest I summoned for. Nice. But yeah, Vegeta only has to get 10 ki to have 70% damage reduction. Oh wow, he just dodged the super. I mean, that's pretty good. I feel like he probably would have survived it, but the fact that we don't actually have to find out is pretty good. Yeah, I'll have to check my most used units after this. I haven't looked at it for a while. Oh, good. The god's taking 3.6 million. Jeez. I suppose once you get to a certain point, you just have to, like, bust out the active skill, I guess. How do you check the thing? It's on here, isn't it? Oh, yeah, to be fair, I've played the game long enough that, like, Broly is probably from back in, like, the old World Tournament days, and that's why Broly is so high. Turles used to always be on the team for the key. Ginyu was, like, the leader, the physical one. Then, obviously, Piccolo. Golden Frieza being that high is pretty interesting. I love the fact Jacko and Chaozu are on there because of the World Tournament as well. It's funny how almost all of the top, like, out of all of the top 10 or so, most of them are just there because of the World Tournament. Where is the first Heroes unit, considering they have unique names? Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, 3,469 times. That's pretty funny. Yeah, the picture is the most recent one you used, not the actual, like, card itself. Yeah, I haven't done that. But yeah, hopefully Dokkan Day sticks around in 2026. Even if they don't do the free tickets, if they do, like, as long as they keep doing the event, like, for link leveling, and, like, it's such a good event for ranking. Like, I started off yesterday, I was at, like, 1-1-12, I think, or 13, and I'm now 1-1-20. So, it's pretty good overall. Yeah, Mandalorian Legion, the fact we didn't get a data download today means we're almost 100% guaranteed to get one before 2026. Well, I mean, the problem is tomorrow is 2026, so not sure when we're going to get a data download now if we haven't had one. Trying to not waste for meat items on Dokkan Day, that's the World Tournament. I mean, yeah, I did use all of mine so that I could do as many things as possible. I think I even ended up using a stone just so I could get a couple more runs in before the end of the day. So... Got a boost here, so might as well use it.
Let's do this.
Still need the New Year step-up banner in the data. Yeah, that's weird that the step-up banner isn't in the news already, but it's already New Year's Eve. Let me double check on Dokkan info when the banner actually came out. Last year. So yeah, it started on the 1st at like 2 AM my time, which means the data download in theory, if it's not in there already, which I guess it's not because it wasn't in like Proton's data download thread or anything, then the data download would have to be at some point today. Which is weird that it hasn't happened already. Because, like, when else during the day is it going to be if it hasn't happened already? Does the banner even need a data download? Well, I guess for the assets and stuff, although, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it didn't have one last year, I'm not sure. When it reaches New Year's JP time, data download will happen. That is possible. Because the reset for JP's at like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, like my time. So it's very possible we just get a data download then. Prof is back with food. Let's go. In fact, let's get the private server here. We can check out the LR gammas on the new team. Yeah, if it needed a data download, it would have happened by now, surely. Like, we can't be this close to it being New Year's. And, like... And we still don't have it yet. All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't think they give 100% support. Yeah, they give superheroes, join forces, or defenders of justice allies 3 key, 50% attack and defense. So this only works once. So even if the unit's in all 3 categories, they only get 50% because it says or. If it said and defenders of justice allies, then it would be all of them at the same time, but it's not. So we need to get int orbs with them. Question is, what event do we use them in? Oh. The new event isn't in there, is it? No. Try Broly. Yeah, because it says or, it means one or the other, so... Beans and garlic ciabatta. That's like a fancy beans on toast. I approve. Hey guys, Mars Second here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so today we are going to be taking a look at the LR Gammas from the 9th anniversary on this new superhero team with their new summonable reversible exchange counterparts to see if they can be any good. Obviously we know this team is going to get buffed with some good easy A's hopefully very soon. It should be the Tech Piccolo and the Physical Gohan. Because yeah, this team needs some few changes here and there. I kept this guy on because the Coat Vegeta, because he's a movie hero support, so he can still help these guys out. I mean, they have decent enough effects, right? Like their 18 key super is greatly raised attack and defense. The 12 key super is raised attack and defense. And then we get 3 key, 125 attack and defense. Superheroes, join forces, or defenders of justice, 3 key attack and defense 50%. So remember, because it says or, it's only if a unit is on one of these categories, they get the 50% buff. If they're on 2 or all 3 of these categories, they still only get the 50% buff. When HP is 30% or more, they get 3 key and an extra 125% attack and defense. For each int key sphere obtained, they get 30% crit chance and an additional super up to twice. So ideally, we want to get 2 int orbs at least. If we get 3, they've got 90% crit chance, or 4 guaranteed, which is pretty good. And if we get AGL or STR key spheres, then they get crit chance 12% and an additional attack with a great chance to become a super. So ideally, we want the guaranteed supers. Once they've done 3 or more attacks in battle, they get an extra 50% attack and defense and 30% damage reduction, which, as long as you can get 2 orbs, regardless of whether they're int, STR, or AGL, because it's attacks and not supers, they will do 3 attacks within the turn. So, annoyingly, there are no int orbs other than like this one here and then the one in the top corner. So, I think what we'll have to do is we'll do this, drop down the STR orb so we can at least get 3 of those, and then we'll get full 24 key for the gods here. So Gohan's going to get supered straight away, that's fine. So he tanks that for double digit damage and gives all the superhero allies a buff, so that actually buffs the Gammas. Is that an unarmed super from the first phase Broly? So that's like his full buff. And of course Gohan got hit first, so now he's dropping the 30 mil attacks rather than like 6 or 7 mil on his first turn. The support from the Gammas is pretty good as well, to be fair. So, which of course applies to the gods because they're superheroes character as well. So let's see, what's their attack going to be? 10 million, okay. I mean, they're obviously not known for being like crazy big damage dealer, especially in their first form here. But we'll take that. Okay, so one of their additionals became a super. So the problem with getting the AGL or STR orbs instead of int is you're not guaranteed to get the supers. But they've attacked 3 times, so that's their passive active now. So they've got a little bit of extra stats and some damage reduction. So that's good. They didn't get hit this turn, which is fine, I guess. But yeah, next data download will have the EZAs. I think we'll see the EZA news probably Sunday morning, and then they'll come out like Tuesday. That's the usual like release schedule kind of thing. Probably late Monday evening if you're in the US, but Tuesday morning for me. So the gods getting their supers off here. Getting these stacks in. And Sky, how's it going? Good morning again, everyone. Okay. Oof, this is a bad turn. Ooh. No demonic power ally for Gohan. Oof, this is shocking. I didn't realise we had the other Gohan in slot 7. Yeah, it's a really bad turn. Fortunately, Broly should not kill Gohan here. Yeah, he'll take some damage, but not die. Take it easy, Blazer Dragon. Because we want Gamma 2 to actually be able to get some attacks in. Yeah, okay, Gohan's going to get crits, so GG Gamma 2, I guess. Well, to be fair, this isn't a great rotation for Vegeta, so... yeah, that's fine. Oh no. Gamma's got locked in slot 3. Wow. You know what that means. Senzu Bean. There we go. If only I could use his active skill but not reverse exchange him. It's kind of funny. Okay, so if I do that, then we'll be able to do that. So the Gammas now, we've got their full passive active, because they got the 3 attacks last time. Now, their active skill, or to go into their like standby, charge count increases 1 attack per 1 by attack performed by allies. HP is 70% or less, or after the character performs 3 or more attacks. Then after the standby, they end up exchanging into Gamma 1, which I can't remember if there's a reason to not do that straight away. I don't know if he has like a turn. He doesn't have like a turn restriction for his defense or anything, does he? No. Okay. So yeah, we do ideally probably just want to get him out as quickly as possible. So let's put the animations on, why not? Let's do this. Buy me some time. Here we go. The fact that he's on rotation with both Gohans, who get guaranteed additional attacks as well. So the charge counter should be pretty good here. Okay, so we've got a bunch of int orbs. I guess we'll just do that. Happy New Year, Anto. See you around. Yeah, I just used Kai's as well for Gohan. I didn't farm the free-to-play all my Gohans, but that's because I have like 2,000 Kai's. Gotta use them at some point. We get so many more Kai's nowadays than we used to as well. So after having saved up so many after all the early years of my Dokkan playing, I've got so many Kai's now. I just don't need to be frugal with them at all.
Do you want to taste the
Power of the ultimate android. Hey, shout out to Emma for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you. Right, so Gohan getting his attacks off here, increasing the standby counter. This Gohan used his active skill this turn as well, so his damage is pretty spicy. 89 million. That's pretty good. Okay. So what are we up to now? Standby count is on 10. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, having both the Gohans on that turn means we still don't have a demonic power ally on rotation for Gohan. Yes, it's not a great setup. Yeah, the free-to-play Gohan still levels the SA if you have the card Awakened, because that's one of the things they did when they took away the reversal thing to make it a little bit easier for leveling super attacks. Yeah, I think we're dead now. This is the side effect. I've mentioned this in like previous runs and in previous videos. This is the unfortunate side effect of when you have a team where you want your leader to be on main rotation, on both rotations, but then you get a turn where they're both on the same turn. Because Kid Gohan could have gone in slot 1 on that turn if we had a Gohan. Or Gohan could have just gone in slot 1. So now I just need to catch back up to that point. See, look, and we got it again. It's very annoying. Yeah, but transforming the gods that early is not a good idea. This unit is Gamma 2 and Piccolo, so they have Piccolo in the name. Right, no Gohan in slot 7 this time. Okay, perfect. But yeah, that's the thing. If you transform the gods like too early, then you have the gods out, but in the final phase they don't have like There's no way to get the int orbs again, which is super annoying. Yeah, Gamma 2 and Piccolo are on demonic power, yep. Losing instead is a good idea. I mean, losing earlier than losing later and wasting more time is maybe better. I don't know. Take it easy, lucky goat. Ideal rotations for this team. Gohan and Gamma 1 ideally on both rotations. I mean, this run we're just doing this to try out the Gammas, like, so we're not necessarily Okay, see, at least if we have a demonic power ally on the rotation. This is an awkward setup though, because like both the Gohans want to get hit. That's the problem though. There's the problem when trying to put together a team that will work perfectly together is like when you have rotations like this. Like, it'd be fine if they weren't on the same rotation or if the boss had more HP left, because then it wouldn't matter as much that both of them still need to attack and both still need to get hit. The game just confuses you. True. Okay. Oh. I don't like being forced to use Gohan's active skill like straight away. Reading is overrated. Yeah, because they that's the thing, is they don't have the same name. That's the important thing. That's why reversible exchange is so good. That's why reversible exchange is one of the best mechanics, because like Rose is Rose and Zamasu, or plus Zamasu, so links with other Roses. Right, so we can get those. Vegeta can get those. I just want to try and get back. I need to get back to like the Super Saiyan Broly stage. I pulled one copy of Gohan and Gamma 1. I'd like to save stones I have left for the anniversary. Do you need Piccolo and Gamma 2 to make the other card work? You don't need them to make them work, I don't think, no. And then when like the Easy A's come and everything, that team is going to be in a much stronger position. So I think it's fine. Like, I've only got Gohan and Gamma 1, and I'm not going to summon for Gamma 2 and Piccolo. Right, that Gohan being locked in the middle is fine. We'll just do this. Do, 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 do. What if one of the celebrations in 2026 was Goku and Vegeta versus Frieza and Cooler? Tag Vegeta and Goku versus Final Form Frieza. Part 2 is Goku and Vegeta versus Metal Cooler. That'd be kind of cool. Could you imagine if it was like a what if, like a full on, they just go full on crazy, and it's a what if tag Goku Vegeta versus Frieza, but from Namek, and like Vegeta's active skill is that he goes Super Saiyan. Dude, that'd be so good. Right. And we have to use this now, so we're going to start the recording back up. So let's put a different OST on. No, that's not the one. Okay, so we're back to the Super Saiyan Broly phase. We had better rotations this time, but we will have a... we have to use this here now, because they've, by the time they come back around, they won't have a thing. So you can see charge count is 1 or more. Raise attack by 100% temporarily per charge count. Super ultimate damage. Stuns the enemy for 1 turn. So let's go ahead and do this. What's their defense here? 500k, but we'll go ahead and do this. Core breaker. It's not exactly crazy damage, but you know, we'll take it. Alright, so now we are switched over to Gamma 1. And we've got Gamma 2 here for some linking as well. So we've got a lot of links active. Only 560k defense. So We get 3 key, 150 stats, 15% damage reduction. Superheroes join forces or Defenders for Justice, 50% attack and defense, 3 key. Guaranteed additional super. Changes AGL key spheres to int. HP is 30% or more. We get 3 key, 150% stats, and another 15% damage reduction. So he's got 30%. When attacking, attack and defense 50%. For every int or STR key sphere obtained, chance of performing a crit 20% up to 100 and damage reduction 10% up to 50. So it's a shame that this has a cap, because you could technically get to 100% damage reduction with enough orbs. But his base is 30 as long as you're at 30% or more HP. So if we get that 50, which we have to get 5 int orbs, he's going to have 80% damage reduction, which we will be able to do here quite easily because there's a lot of int orbs. So that's pretty good. It's just that even with 80% damage reduction, like his base defense is obviously not like super high, but we'll see how we get on here. Obviously Gohan will be fine in slot 1. He's still got his extra damage reduction from it being the first few turns. So yeah, he tanks that for double digits. He does also give everyone a buff for 10% because it's not an unarmed super, so a little bit extra helps, I guess. So yeah, let's see. What is LR int Gamma 1 now going to do? With that buff, we got a huge amount of int orbs. Like his passive is fully maxed out. He's not like a full-on nuker where he's just going to get more and more and more from even more int orbs. But his passive is fully maxed for this turn. We've got the links with Gamma 2. So 20 million, okay. $13.8 on the additional. It's not bad. And then, yeah, he tanks for double-digit damage. So, I mean, that's not bad. We're not in the final phase yet, though. So that's where the true test will come, I suppose. I want to play safe and buff Gamma 2. I want to try and save the actives for the last phase, because obviously the last phase Broly, especially once he starts getting built up, can be a bit of a menace, and dodge is disabled. Whereas at least on this turn, Gamma 2 should hopefully just dodge all of the Broly attacks. Or if he keeps getting crits, so he might just kill him. Okay, fell a little bit short, but yeah, Gamma 2 absolutely fine on that turn. Okay, so we're on turn 6, but this guy's only been in battle for 5 turns, so he's fine. We'll do that. Oh, you mean Gamma 2's? Yeah, Gamma 2 has the permanent buff for the rest of the battle active skill. But I potentially, depending on how the rotation goes in the final phase, I might want to use Piccolo's one and buff everybody for the turn, because that also buffs Int Gamma, who we are showcasing for this video. So maybe I'll use Piccolo's one instead, so we get like a big Gamma 1 turn. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. The problem is going to be on this next turn, the fact that Gohan's passive has run out, so Gohan can't really slot 1. And then normally we could put the gods slot 1 and transform them, but we can't dodge against the last phase Broly. So actually this next rotation is kind of sketchy. Because even if I did this, right? The problem is he just doesn't have enough. Even with 80% damage reduction, which he would get here, because that's 5 int orbs. Like, his defense is only 559k. Let me double check. How much does Broly actually hit for? Without any build up. Let's see. 3.6 million. But he also greatly raises attack on his super, so minus 80%. Yeah, he's still gonna Well, he won't one-shot him, I don't think. I don't know, maybe it'll be good enough? I mean, I guess let's find out, right? Because that would certainly be interesting if he does actually just tank here. And then Broly's normals... I think the gods... Well, the gods have their guard has run out by now. Well, actually, no, it's only turn 7, so their guard won't have run out, so they should be okay. So yeah, let's see. Oh, I always forget about there's like the extreme versus super buff as well. Yeah, 700k, which means if he supers again, we die, which he will because he supers twice to slot 1. That's kind of annoying that he could tank one of them. But yeah, I mean, 700k from Broly in slot 1 for a unit that's like almost 2 years old at this point isn't completely terrible, but... I need to get back to the end again, which is annoying. Especially with these rotations being like this. The lag also doesn't help. Did we ever get a straight up just superheroes, like support memory? Like the permanent buff to all characters on the team, like we have the movie Heroes and Goku Family and stuff like that. Is there a superhero one? Oh my god, really? All of our slot 1 units all on the first turn. Bruh. How do you think a red ribbon army category would be? I mean, I can't imagine it would be very good. In terms of the characters who are actually good that are on it, it would be what? The Gammas. I guess you could technically argue Cell Max would be on there, but... could you even, like, would 17 and 18 even count as being on it? Because they immediately rebel against Giro. So... The Gamma 2 Death. Oh, yeah. Maybe it is that one. Yeah, it could very well be that one. Yeah, it's typical. I did the calcs for that super, and then as it was starting, was like, oh, wait, yeah, extreme characters and super characters, like, do more damage to each other. Just super annoying. But yeah, that does also mean that after supering, which is annoying because Broly usually just does both of his supers in slot 1, so it doesn't really matter. But after supering, it means that the Int Gamma 1 would actually survive. Even if Broly double supered, like, he should survive. But unfortunately, Broly will just pretty much never double super outside of slot 1. And pretty much only ever supers in slot 1 anyway. You'd have to get super lucky and have a rotation where there's no attacks in like slot 0. And then you could have Gamma in Gamma 1 do his supers, but alright, well there are int orbs, but they're not exactly in the greatest of places, so we're going to have to get the AGL orbs here. Yeah, they can get up to 80% as long as you get enough int orbs for them. Because that'll be the other problem, is if you're trying to run them in a tougher event and you don't get the orbs. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, that's a bad, like, they just die to first phase Broly Super in their base form. Oof. And that's with they attacked. They would have attacked 3 times because we've got 2 AGL orbs. So that's with their 30% damage reduction as well. I need to turn the animations off again now. We've already seen all the Gamma animations in the clips that I've recorded already. Right, so the other Gohan I've actually checked this time, and we know the other Gohan is in slot 7, so I need to float this one off. Which, to be fair, means I have no idea who we're putting in slot 1 on the next turn. It's typical. I wanted to get this last clip recorded on the stream, because otherwise the overlay and everything will be different. But now it's proving annoying to get back to the last bit again. Have you looked at those fan-made Moro Saga and Daima units? I have not seen those, no. Dang, I thought you weren't streaming today. I swear on the schedule it said no Dokkan stream on Wednesday. Now you're making me second guess whether I did the schedule right. Let's have a look. No, yeah, it's Wednesday. Wednesday, New Year's Eve, 8 AM UK time. Okay, whew. I thought I'd done the schedule wrong then. But yeah, like no one on this rotation can tank. So, like, I just have to do this and hope that Gamma 2 dodges. Otherwise, I just die again. Which is annoying. Fortunately, he did dodge. No worries, Prof. Take it easy. Have a good New Year's. To be fair, I think I did forget to post the schedule in the Discord. It's on the YouTube page, but it might not be in the Discord. It isn't. It's on the YouTube channel, because that's kind of the main place I need to try and remember to always be posting it. But although to be fair, last week's one also says stream in the morning, because last Wednesday was Christmas Eve and I did a stream in the morning, and that was the last stream before Christmas, because this is the last stream of this year. There's no late stream tonight because it's New Year's Eve. Tomorrow is New Year's Day, so there's no stream tomorrow either. So we are back for the first stream of 2026. The first stream will be, oh great, the first stream of 2026 will be the Friday late stream, where we do just some Dokkan stuff. The New Year banner should be out, which I won't be summoning on, but I was going to say, can we just get this rotation again to start off with and not have Gohan in slot 7? Perfect. It's funny that they need int orbs to get their best possible buff, but they don't create int orbs until you get all the way to the last part of the card, like the final transformation. They'll reveal the EZA soon. Hopefully it will be Sunday morning, I think, because I think they're coming out next week.
All right, let's do this.
Almost 2016. Time Traveller. Christopher on the Time Travellers category as well. But yeah, depending on where those the Moro, Saga or Daima units were posted. If they're on Twitter, I probably... Depends who posted them, to be fair. I know Platy posts unit concepts all the time, and I do follow him, but it just depends who posted them. Right, we'll do this. Man, that Kid Gohan EZA can be so good sometimes, but there's still a few situations where he can be a little bit scary to use. Like taking a slot 1 super on his first turn and stuff is still a bit like, can be a bit spicy. I don't like the fact that he keeps like forcing me to use the well, actually I suppose I don't have to, do I? Okay, so we'll do that. Do that. And 2 STR orbs. Finish getting Gohan's medals. Feeling tired, so going to call it a night or morning. Hey, no worries, Rebel Rose. Take it easy. Everyone has a good New Year, even if you don't celebrate it. Yeah. I hope you have a good New Year's. I hope you guys all have a good New Year's. Hopefully we can get back to this last phase of Broly here and get this bit finished to end off the stream, because then I'll have one of my videos for today sorted already. Do a final stone check of 2025. How many stones do you guys have here as we're about to go into 2026? I finished all my dailies on my actual main account on my phone now, so I'm at 798. So by the time we get even just the normal login bonuses for tomorrow, it'll be over 800. But we should get 26 stones on login as well for 2026. So should get to 850 fairly quickly. Obviously, once the Easy A's come out, hopefully there'll be separate Extreme Z battles. So that'll be 60 stones. I should hopefully, as I'm not going to summon on the New Year Step Up banner, I'm not going to summon anymore for Gohan and Gamma 1 because I already got the 1 copy, and I'm not going to summon for Gamma 2 and Piccolo. I should actually be able to get to 1,000 stones before the anniversary starts, which is good. So at least I know I'm going to get at least one of the anniversary characters. That's a loaded question, Ningen, before or after I buy the sale packs. That is also true. Dark FE, how's it going? Aiming for around 1,200 stones after everything. Nice. Okay, we will be wrapping up the stream here fairly soon. I want to try and get this last part of the video sorted by getting to this last phase and seeing what Gamma 1 can do against Broly without being stuck in slot 1, because it's not really where we want him to be. But yeah, shout out to everyone that came out to the stream. Shout out to everyone who has liked the stream. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't already. Shout out to those of you who gifted memberships or became members during the stream as well. There's a couple of you in here. Much appreciated. 380 members. We needed 20 more to get to 400 by the end of the year, but we made it pretty close. So huge appreciation to all of you guys for all of the support throughout the year. That's the most important thing, I should say, as we're getting close to ending the stream here. I want to appreciate all of you guys that have come out to the streams, who always watch the videos, who like and leave comments, all of that stuff. All of you guys that have given fantastic support to me and the channel throughout 2025. 2026 is certainly going to be interesting. The 11th anniversary, all the new stuff that they're planning to bring to the game. Should certainly be some interesting stuff going on. So looking forward to seeing all of that stuff. Alright, so let's do this. Still didn't really do a lot of damage, unfortunately, but oof. See, also, Gamma 2, once you go into this exchange, or Gamma 1, okay, he does get them from STR orbs, but that's only 2. So he still kind of is relying on that orb changing, which is unfortunate. If only we had another world tournament during New Year's. I don't know, I think it's too soon. Like, I wouldn't expect people to come out and go crazy for, like, another world tournament subathon, like, that soon after we'd already had one. But still, I appreciate all you guys that come out and support. Like I say, there are multiple ways you can support the channel for free. You just have to watch the videos, like them, leave comments, all that good stuff. Obviously, if you want to help support the channel, you can become a channel member or gift memberships. All that stuff is all much appreciated. But yeah, 2025 has certainly been an interesting one for the channel. There's been some interesting ups and downs in terms of some of the numbers. 2026 should certainly be interesting. I want to try and like really lock in and not just obviously still be pushing the main channel as much as I can, but doing a bunch of more stuff on the second channel as well. So 2026 is going to be interesting. But oh yeah, there was a world tournament. It was like 2 or 3 years ago now? I can't remember. Because yeah, that was the one. I think it was that one. It was like going into New Year's Eve or something was when there was a world tournament. And I tried to do the subathon thing like all in one go and do a 24-hour stream. Did like 22.5 hours. Well, actually, no, because I think the World Tournament continued on. I just didn't play much more of it. So the World Tournament itself probably did still go over New Year's, but Number 2 with the dodge. That's what we like to see. Oh wait, what turn is this? Gohan doesn't have guard now, does he? Bruh. Alright, well, I'm just going to have to finish this off stream then, because it's super annoying. It's difficult enough trying to get, like, an old unit like the LR Gammas to see how good they are in this current, like, setup. But when the rest of the team is also being the ones that are letting me down and getting me killed, it's a bit annoying. Maybe I should just restart the whole thing, like, rather than use the clips that I've already got, just do, like, a different event, because... Although the problem is, like, the point of trying to show these guys off on this team to see if they're still good now, there's no point doing, like, a really easy event, because then, you know, it's not like, oh, yeah, look, they're still good, because we're doing an event that's, like, super easy. But yeah, Broly is kind of annoying. Oh well, it is what it is. So Pendas, hope you smash 2026. It's great to have a Brit Dokkan YouTuber. Hey, I appreciate you. Wish everyone a happy new year. I know it's going to be fun. Should be good. Ajal, happy new year to everyone. So yeah, Christopher says, all right, Ningen, have a good new year. See you in 2026, not 2016. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, that is going to be it for the stream. I appreciate everybody coming out. Final stream of 2025. I appreciate you all coming out, not just for this stream, but all throughout the year as well. Look forward to seeing what's going to be going on in 2026. Like I said, the stream schedule is posted on the YouTube community tab and in the Discord. There won't be any more streams now until Friday, which is, of course, the 2nd. I'll be doing my late stream, so like midday PST, just doing some Dokkan stuff. We'll do some more challenges, other bits and pieces, and then the weekend is going to be... bunch of New Vegas on the second channel, so check out the link to that. It's pinned in the chat. But yeah, that's it from me, not just for the stream but for 2025. So from me, Little Blue Maxif, hope you guys have a good New Year's, whatever it is you're going to be doing tonight, even if you're just chilling out and not doing anything too crazy. Hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you all again soon, which will be next year. Have a good one.